Champions League semi-final at a training ground, which just about sums up
experience show for Madrid, and again it could happen tonight. Madrid are vastly experienced. And Darren Fletcher.
Thank you, Gary. Good evening, everybody. So the players are on their way in Valdebebas, a champion. Here's the only significant absentee. The Chelsea bench is loaded with options rest. Eden Hazard is a sub. Sergio Ramos. He'd love to be out there tonight, Sergio. A Dutch police officer is the referee tonight, Danny McKelly. Players who are two big performances away, Di Stefano, which has been Real Madrid's home all season. Reputations who are recruited for games like this.
Experience in there for Chelsea, and they're used to playing this system more than the moment in that two-legged affair against down, making sure there's a press. Eventually they go into
Billy Tao, the two players coming together for Chelsea. 7 semi-finals as a coach. It's good defending by Thiago Silva. Semi-final for Chelsea. Werner with the shot, Courtois. It's Pulisic, it's Werner!
2 legs in there to get back. Look, Modric is trying.
Competitions because of form like that.
There's that
chance. Courtois with a huge save. Chilwell. He says.
Look at the blue shirts in the box. It is, again, wonderful play from Chelsea.
Early ball in by Aspilicueta. And down for now. Werner's up there with him. It's Christian Pulisic. He's away from Courtois. He's Christian Pulisic gets it for them.
Great composure. First, well, this is a goal all about keeping your head. He keeps a cool head and just passes it. Deserve this 1-goal lead. There's no doubt about it. Werner's covered, comes inside, takes it so composedly, doesn't it? Pass from Rudiger to get straight, not been on the ball, and Chelsea have done a good job.
3 recent Champions League final wins. It's going to be a corner.
Hell of a ball there from Silva. If it has to go long, play forward with a bit on the ball.
Close with the ball in, the deflection helps it. Just asking a little bit too much of Timo Werner. Kante bringing Chelsea forward. Benzema, first chance to shoot, Benzema!
For Madrid. I can't see him. It was an excellent. The likes of Benzema who can...
Pulisic. Shot by Chilwell. In Valdebebas, it's all or nothing.
There, if they get out on the ball, Chelsea, they're in business. Left leg that the referee's seen coming and swiping.
And the yellow card shown by Danny McKelly.
Yeah, he did win the ball as well, didn't he?
Christian Pulisic. It's Benzema's chance and there's the equaliser.
That's a wonderful finish. There's Ramos, the cheerleader now. Look at that. Cushion. They just win it, knock it back into the area. They need to win that second ball.
Benzema. His 71st goal in the champion.
Absolutely brilliant. Quicker than any Chelsea defence. You've got to say, a wonderful equal. One little bit of it. They went asleep on the back post, really.
Against Manchester City tomorrow night. Getting along now on the surface.
Well, you wonder at half-time with
the finals of the Europa League.
Marcelo was only 2.
Marcelo. Bebas is going to be fascinating now to see what
on top of this game, and I will, if I'm sitting in Chelsea's hot seat now,
second half, or whether we see improvement from Real Madrid.
Chelsea and Bayern meet in the second leg of the Women's Champions League.
Well, I've just seen Marcelo, and we've just seen 2 of the centre defenders.
No, quiet.
So off we go, the second best defence in the competition with Manchester. Mount found himself some space. It's on by Kante to Timo Werner. Here's the first chance. Yeah. Marcelo looking for Benzema. As always, isn't there? Nacho won the header. That's a trip by Marcelo. There's been a little bit more appreciation. Spain has to prove himself to 1 or 2. There's Hazard, who... Samiro, Luka Modric, Vinicius on the run. Thiago Silva strong against Benzema.
Looking at his bench, of course, he might need it in the last 10 minutes.
Kante, he ran forward, thought he got away with it, but...
That's made his decision on that one, but...
So both managers, Glenn, feeling the time is... Crossed in by Vinicius. Pulisic can come the other way now.
Trying to get back goal side, can't get there, you know. To get too much possession for his liking. Fresh legs now.
Kai Havertz to Reece James. In goes the cross. So Hazard for Vinicius, which would indicate the shapes of the run at Militao. On the bash, Mount on his way through the middle. That's a really important challenge by Eder Militao.
Subs have been on. It's like the first 10 minutes of the game.
Floated in.
Well, a very good evening to you as you join us for tonight's live game. Unfortunately, our weather forecast is somewhat less than promising. We're told to expect intermittent spells of heavy rain, which might very well impact on the quality of the football later. It'll certainly add a new dimension, especially for those players who like to keep hold of the ball. A few anxious faces hoping it will all somehow stay away, but I have to tell you that we are told is an extremely unlikely scenario. This place simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride, so much passion whenever football is played here. A mouth-watering game this between two very high-quality sides. A treat for everybody here.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
And already we're underway here. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Thiago Silva. He's a player who doesn't seem to have any weaknesses at all, Peter.
No question, that's a foul. And it's Conte. Varane battles to win it back. Could move up a gear here. Hazard. He's gone for it!
Just to point out, Peter, that fullbacks are quite high.
And what are they trying to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. Kovacic. No goals as yet. Zuma tries to get it forward quickly. Modric tries to stroke it through. Gets good distance on it. Kovacic. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And it's Chilwell. Werner. Chance! Oh, surely that deserved better.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Great leap!